guys, welcome back to another repair video for you. As you see in the title of the video, we are installing LEDs on the S10. Going from these ugly crappies to no good to the very fancy nice LEDs. I picked these up off of Amazon for about $38.99, something like that. Rented off for about $42 and so. Didn't get charged for shipping because they didn't come on time, so originally it had been probably around $53 and some change. Part number is H6054 LED headlight. As you can tell, it'll fit a Jeep XJ, Cherokee, and an E250, the Fords. They're all the same. So tools you're going to need is a T15 Torx bit, a Phillips head screwdriver, which I've got to drill because it's a lot faster that way. I don't have time to waste. I want to get this done. Alright, as you can tell, I can't see squat with that. It's yellow looking, and it barely shines on this side of the lane, which is really and truly where the light should be shining more than it should be shining on the cars coming towards you. That's low beam, and that's high beam. If you stand in front of one of them, which is this is a good one, you see what I'm talking about. It does one beam from there all the way straight out. Now, yeah, I will pull the truck out and come to the end of the driveway and actually adjust them properly after I put the new LEDs in, but I've tried adjusting these lights stock and it just doesn't do it. Stand in front of the other one. As you can see, the left one does all the work. At the bottom it kind of spreads out. This one doesn't. This one just does a beam. You see what I'm talking about? Alright. Alrighty. There is 4 15 torque head bolts to take this outer trim chrome piece off. Headlight bezel. There is one right there. There's one up there, and there's one down there, and there's one right there. Each corner. Right here, right here, right there, and right there. I'll pop those out. Alright, got that out. What you want to do is when you take that out, there's a little bulb socket right here that fits in there. Twist counterclockwise and it should pop right out. Lay that to the side. Then you've got 4 Phillips head bolts. One here, one here. There is one down here, but the camera's not picking up. One right there. And one right there. Sorry about the really crappy lighting, guys. It's the best I can do right now. I'm in a hurry. Alrighty, once you get that out, the chrome piece that holds the actual headlight assembly in, lay the old headlight aside, and, well, you gotta unplug it too. Unplug the wiring harness to the back of the headlight, just pull it straight out and she'll come right out. Take your new headlight and set her back in place, put the chrome piece back on. Alright, now that you got the trim piece back on, one thing I want to note is when you're putting this back on, make sure that it is centered as best as you can get it in the assembly back here in the bracket. And then the actual chrome center ring that holds the assembly of a headlight in goes around this lip of this whole assembly here. And then that's how it holds the headlight in and it doesn't move side to side. If it moves at all, this headlight itself, then you've got it wrong. You need to readjust it, make sure this actually is pushed back all the way around for it to hold the headlight. All said and done, this is what she should look like. Pretty dang bright, huh? That's high beams. That's better. That's high beam. Low beam. High beam. Low beam. I am going to readjust them a little bit in just a second before I take it on a test drive, because this one on this side is kind of aiming up a little high. Fix that and test drive it. Alright, that's high beam. It's low beam. camera really doesn't do it justice. The camera really makes it look crappy. Actually, in person, it looks really good, and I can actually see at least 20, 25 feet in front of me. Now, as you can see what I'm talking about, that's high beam, low beam. Still yet, guys, the phone kind of makes it look smaller. It's not spread out like it is in person. Alright, I think it much does it. Let's head back to the shop. Alright guys, I think that pretty much wraps up this video. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the bottom. I'll try my best to get to them. I make how-to repair videos just about every week, every other week, whenever possible, whenever I can. Right now, I'm freezing my butt off. My hands are like ice cold and I can't feel them. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks. Last thing I want to say is that there is a warranty on this. I believe it's a 4-year warranty for $6.99. I did get that. So if these ever fail or anything goes wrong with them, I can get them replaced. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Stay tuned for more.